What is up, guys? Poledoo here, and today I am bringing you the first episode of Pokemon Fire Red Omega Avatar Mode. So this is a ROM hack, regardless of how the title screen looks right now. Let's go ahead and get into it, and I will explain what is going on as we do, you know, the whole intro thing. You don't need to know the controls. I will read this though. There's a little start here. It was redone by Drayano, the ROM hacker. So let's go ahead and read that. Welcome to Fire Red Omega, an edit of Pokemon Fire Red that incorporates all 386 Pokemon of the 3rd generation. Fire Red Omega has revamped wild Pokemon, trainer battles, and even added in a few new areas. There have been many changes overall. Stuff like level up moves and stats have also been edited in the name of making the usage of different Pokemon much easier than previous. Evolution methods have been edited so that all Pokemon can be evolved in the game alone. You get the National Dex early too, with the normal Pokédex. Hope you enjoy the new, hopefully challenging fights that await you in the edit. If you got it with the patch, use the notepad enclosed with the patch to find out the changes in the edit, i.e. new evolution levels. Have fun. Drayano, or Dre. So Drayano was the guy who made the Storm Silver Sacred Gold that me and Toby played and just failed. So I'm going to be taking it on alone this time. Hold on. Okay. Whenever I click out of the window, the emulator freezes for whatever reason. I don't quite understand that, but anyways, let's get it going. So this was unchanged. I've actually recorded this once before, and it was so messed up. I'm doing it a second time. So I've already gone through this. We're not gonna read this, because it's unchanged. So I'm gonna kind of go over what we're doing here. So this series, if you watch the trailer, I mentioned a 2-year anniversary. 2 years ago today, January 22nd, 2013, is when Pokemon was brought to this channel for the first time. And it has been a staple for this channel since, and will remain a staple for as far as I can see. And we started with Fire Red. Now, originally I wanted to do Leaf Green as like the little homage, but it's kind of, you know, it's just Leaf Green. This is Fire Red Omega. There was no like Leaf Green Omega. He just made the Fire Red one. So we're doing that just because it incorporates a lot of new things. It's harder. It'll be fun. So if you want to go back and see how far we've come, by all means go for it, but I'm going to warn you. Real quick. Our rival this time around is going to be Toby. We've had Aegis as a rival. We've had on Soul Silver, Toby named our rival Dew. On Diamond and Pearl Egglocke with Random Tech, we had Choden Asshat. This one is gonna be Toby. So, as I said, fair warning if you go back and look to see how far we've come, because the graphics are disgusting. It's the first overlay I have ever made. You know, like, you know, whenever you first start getting, I don't know if you guys are into Photoshop, when you first start getting into Photoshop and you make something, you think, like, I like how it turns out. And then, like, you progress on and you look back and you are disgusted with yourself. That's how I feel about that Fire Red. It was the start of Pokemon on this channel, and it's significant and all, but oh my god. Button mode LR. I just don't want the help menu popping up. I don't know. Oop. Sound mode. LR? Sure. I've never really messed with button mode. I just didn't want the help menu popping up. We set it to set. I will get to that in a second. So yeah, if it just Again, fair warning if you go, it's disgusting, but the video and content itself should be good. It should be decent. Again, we were talking 2 years ago. But yeah, so that is the significance of this. We're also doing an avatar mode challenge to this. If you don't know what that is, I will go over it now as I grab the potion real quick. So the Pokemon Avatar The Last Airbender challenge. The rules will be in the description. It was made by a guy named Funnyman2416. So his DeviantArt page to his rule sheet will be what's linked in the description if you want to read along, but we're gonna go down the rules real quick. Number 1, choose one nation to be a part of. If you don't know anything about Avatar The Last Airbender or Legend of Korra, there are 4 nations. There is the Air Nation, the Water Nation, the Fire Nation, and the Earth Nation. And if you haven't watched them, I highly suggest you do. They're both fantastic. I'm not gonna get into which one's better or not. I love both of them. So, watch both. They're both great. So rule number 2 is you can only catch Pokemon that have a type assigned to your tribe or nation on the chart below. So the chart is as follows. Air Nation can get Flying, Psychic, Ghost, and Bug types. Water Nation can get Water, Ice, Grass, and Poison types. Fire Nation can get Fire, Electric, Dark, and Dragon types. And the Earth Nation can get Ground, Rock, Steel, and Fighting types. And then everyone can use normal to an extent. I'll get to that when we get down to rule number 6, but rule number 3, we are not the actual avatar themselves. We are just a member of a nation living in the world of Avatar. Deal with it. That was a little comment that he added on the rules. There are rule adaptions. We'll kind of get situated, I guess, as sitting here. There are rule adaptions, where people like play as the actual avatar, and as you get like new badges, you unlock the so you start Air Nation as Aang, and then you get your 3rd badge and you unlock Water, and so on and so forth. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna start with one nation. Rule number 4, you may catch a Pokemon if it will gain a type assigned to your nation. For example, an Earth Nation player may use Torchic as long as it evolves eventually, because Earth Nation has Fighting, Torchic is pure Fire, so it should belong to the Water or the Fire Nation, but because it gets Fighting eventually, Earth Nation can use it. I'll get into I'll start reading what they're saying after we're done. It's Pokemon. It's unchanged. This intro. It's the same intro as it always is. Rule number 5, if by evolving your Pokemon it becomes uncompatible to your nation, you cannot use that Pokemon anymore. And the only example of this I can think of is if we're in the Water Nation and we have a Surskit who is Bug Water. When it evolves, it is Bug Flying, which is no longer one of the 4 types the Water Nation can use. Therefore, Surskit would have to be boxed or released. Normal Pokemon can be caught by all, but if it has a secondary typing, it must be assigned to the nation of that secondary typing. So his example is anyone can have a Rattata, but only members of the Air Nation can have Pidgey. And those are all the rules of the Avatar challenge. Now, I'm gonna add a few extra rules to make this harder. And those rules are kind of taken from like Nuzlocke optional rules. This is not a Nuzlocke, this is not permadeath. So I want to let you know, this is not a Nuzlocke, so if a Pokemon faints, it is not considered dead. But we are not going to be able to use Revives in the middle of a battle, just to add difficulty. In addition, we're going to be playing a battle style set. We already did that. And if you don't know what set does, whenever you knock out an opponent's Pokemon, it says so-and-so is going to be sent in, would you like to switch? That goes away with set. It just pops the next Pokemon out right away. Kind of like Wi-Fi battles. They don't ask you, it just happens. While we're here, let's go ahead and change the frame type. Frame type. What we got? I'm gonna go with frame 5. I'll get into why in a second. I'm sure you can already guess. In addition to those, the no revives battle style set, we're not able to run from any battle, no exceptions. And then in battle, with addition to the revives, only 5 healing items per battle can be used. And hold items and attacks like Giga Drain and Recover don't apply to that. So those are fine as much as I want. But I can only use 5 like potions per battle. And only 2 status effects per battle. So if I'm in a really tough situation and I just use 5 potions, I can't use any potions anymore. If I get poisoned twice and I use 2 antidotes, anytime after that I can't. If I get burned right after that, too bad, I'm sitting there with the burn. Or if I get poisoned again, I'm sitting there with the poison. Full restores only count as a status item if it's curing an ailment. So if I use a full restore on like a Dragon Knight, and it just does HP, it's a healing item. If the Dragon Knight was burned, it is both. So that is 1 healing item down and 1 status effect down. You got it. All rules will be in the description if you forget. I may forget from time to time as well, but hopefully not. Now, let's get into these starters. So the starters for Fire Red Omega, or Magby, is the fire starter. Smoochum is the, I guess, water, but it's ice starter. And Elekid is the 3rd starter, electric type. So, back to the tribes, the 4 nations. Based on these 3, only 2 nations apply, and that doesn't really matter. I could just take one and substitute it out once we get a member of like air or earth, but I am gonna do Water Nation. We're gonna be taking Smoochum. I was really torn up. Water and Fire Nations are both my favorite. One of my best friends actually suggested to me that I take like one of those online quizzes like, which nation are you? And I did that, and it was like water by like 70%, and then it said I was like 40% Fire Nation, and the other 2 were pretty much non-existent. So that is how I decided that. So we are members of the Water Nation. So just as a refresher, the Water Nation can only use water, ice, grass, and poison types. So that should be interesting. That is why we chose Smoochum. In addition to the rules, actually, I left this out. The original Fire Red and the Nuzlocke after that, which was Heart Gold, both had naming conventions. I did food names for Fire Red, and then I did human names for Heart Gold. And then I didn't do any naming conventions after that. But because this is like an homage to where we began, and because this is an avatar mode challenge, everything we name must be named after something in the Avatar Last Airbender / Legend of Korra universe. So that is why we named our Smoochum. We'll go ahead and check Smoochum real quick. That's why we named Smoochum Eska. Because it's fit, it has the bowl cut, and she's ice, and you know. So we got Gentle Nature. I really don't know what Gentle does. Prevents attraction. Okay, and then we have a berry. So let's go ahead and get into a battle with Toby. I believe I've covered everything in regards to rules, in regards to this challenge, so let's get into the game itself. So we're gonna have our first fight with Toby. I do have a speed up button, and I'm gonna use it here for a second because Oak expects or doesn't think that we know how to battle. Probably gonna lose this first battle, by the way. Unless I get like crits, I don't think I'm gonna win because I mean, we have the berry, but I really don't think it's gonna matter. So yeah, we named our rival Toby, and I'm gonna try and voice act a bit. I thought I'm like, what am I gonna do for Toby's voice? Am I gonna do, you know, yeah, and there we go. Am I gonna do, you know, generic Gary voice, or am I going to try a Toby impression? And I don't know if I could do a Toby impression if I tried. Like, I mean, I could do his intro over and over and over. Like, what's up, guys? Or, what's up, guys? Holy Hunch here, aka Toby. You guys can call me whatever you want. So today, we're gonna be doing whatever. You know, that's pretty much Toby right there. I just ran out of habit. Hold on. We're gonna. Yeah, I was like, let me find something else. That I gotta get that ingrained in my head. No running. No exceptions. See, episode 1, we're already breaking rules. It wouldn't be... we're about to die. Okay, never mind. It wouldn't be me if I wasn't messing up in episode 1, right? So, I think, but, you know, Toby's my buddy. I'm not gonna make fun of him or mock him. Or, I mean, I would never mock Toby, ever. So we're just gonna use like normal Gary voice anytime Toby pops up. Love you, Toby. In regards to the speed up button, I'm probably gonna speed up like wild battles that don't matter. Like, this is a Pidgey. Speed up like trainer battles that don't matter. And then if I'm going, like if I'm running back a long distance, just duos on Route 1. Interesting. We're about to die. Oh, alright, awesome, we didn't die. We got the level 6. We learned Powder Snow. Oh man. Pidgeys and duos apparently as well. Your day of reckoning has come. But yeah, I'm gonna try and not speed up like the entire game. I don't want to lay down on the button. I want to enjoy my playthrough of this, and I don't want to mess up again. That is, as I lay on the speed up button. But I just really want to, you know, I wanna get situated here. Ideally, I would like to get our first Pokemon. I mean, we got Eska, but I would like to go catch another one, you know. And because again, this is not a Nuzlocke. We don't have to take the first Pokemon. We can catch a Rattata. I don't think I want a Rattata. So I'm just gonna... Actually, let's go ahead and switch that. Powder Snow, get wrecked. So Nidoran. Oh, we can actually use that. Ooh. I think I'm gonna take that, because that is poison type. Oh, got the poison point. I'll speed up a bit. Okay, so we did get our Pokeballs. All right, Nidoran. I will take that. Nice and easy catch too. So what are we gonna name a Nidoran? For future reference, I don't grasp names when I watch things very well. So if I have to look up a name and come back to you guys, like I can picture faces. Like yes. This is who I'm talking about. But when it comes to like grasping the name, especially in Avatar, whenever all their names are like of Asian influence, and that just makes it even harder for me to grasp. I'll probably have to look up quite a few things, so I apologize. But anyways, Nidoran, its large ears are flapped like wings when it is listening to distant sounds. It extends toxic barbs when angered. So, turns into a king. Ooh, Boomy! How do you spell that? Is it B-U-M-I? Because, you know, he eventually becomes ground, you know, Earth King. Boomy. Hold up. So, it's gonna pause for a second. Is it Boomy? B-U-M-I? Well, that's Korra. Earth King. Boomy. He's king of Omashu. Maybe not the Earth Kingdom. But it is B-U-M-I. Oops. So we got Eska, we got Boomy. I'm excited. Oh, we're poisoned. It's fine. It's fine. We find Hello Pidgey. Take this powder snow. So I want to keep these episodes to around 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and heal. First episode is always a bit longer because you know you have to get actually there's grass added in Viridian here. Let's see what we can find in here. We're gonna speed that up because it's a small patch. Mareep, huh? Okay. Frozen. Oh, the turn 1 to thaw. Okay. And we don't actually get the running shoes until after the first gym, so that might be an issue. A Houndour. Oh my gosh, that would have been such an awesome Pokemon to start with if we were in like the Fire Nation. Why did I just Powder Snow a Houndour? Hey, I froze him. Good enough for me. Let's see what else we can find. Another Houndour. Oh, it starts with Ember. And, you know, you pick Elekid, you get a Houndour, you're set. It is, if you're a member of the Fire Nation. What is with these turn 1 defreeze? Defrost. Come on, there we go. Level 8. I think that's good. Let's go heal real quick. And there we go. All right. So yeah, I'm really excited to get this series going. Hopefully you guys are excited too. Let's grab this. Oh, there's a guy up there with in between cut trees, or is it open from this side now? Because normally you can walk all the way. No, no, no. Go away. Go away, please. This guy looks important. We're the fishing guru. I simply love fishing and can't bear. Wait, we get the old rod already? Wow. Okay. And yeah, this guy's just in the middle of 2 cut trees. So we can actually get like a Magikarp, and I'm not gonna lie, a Gyarados would be pretty awesome. I already have a name picked out for Gyarados. But you know what? We're gonna take on Toby for round 2 in the next episode. So I'm gonna leave it here. We got 2 Pokemon. Oh, we didn't even check Boomy. Like what? His sassy nature, I think that's neutral. Gentle nature though, I don't remember what that does. Special attack is highest right now, so does it increase special attack? Not sure. But yeah, I'm going to end this episode. Hopefully you guys are hyped for this. I'm super excited to start this. And I hope to see you in the next episode.